New at 10, and maybe the greatest speech by Dr. King that you've never heard before. George Rickard has the tales and the exclusive audio from his long-lost speech. George?
That's right. This was a speech he gave in New York, but the general public never knew that an audio tape of it existed until today.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need not pause to say how very delighted I am to be here this evening.
This speech almost didn't happen. Dr. Martin Luther King had a previous commitment, and Nelson Rockefeller was not going to take no for an answer.
So Nelson Rockefeller donated money to help rebuild churches in Georgia that had just been burned as a way of enticing Dr. King to come and give the speech.
Many generations of Americans suffered, bled, and died, confident that those who followed them would preserve the purity of our ideals.
The speech was delivered in September of 1962, marking the 100th anniversary of the preliminary Emancipation Proclamation. But it was only this past fall, more than 50 years later, that this audio recording was discovered.
We were going through some material that came to us that had nothing to do with Martin Luther King. And the curator pulled out a box with a small piece of tape that said Martin Luther King, September 12, 1962, put it in an old reel-to-reel player, and up comes the voice of King.
The average income of Negroes is approximately $3,300 per family annually, against $5,800 for white citizens.
Dr. King knew that progress had been made in the struggle for civil rights, but there was still so much work to be done.
Lord, we ain't what we ought to be. We ain't what we want to be. We ain't what we gonna be. But thank God, we ain't what we was.
This audio tape was released to the public today, and you can hear the entire 26-minute speech on WIVB.com. Starting next month, the New York State Museum will have a special exhibition of the tape, the manuscript, and photos from that day. George Rickard, News 4 at 10.